people, my name is Black Lotus and today I'm going to be giving an autism test in this special month for autism. Now this is going to be a long test actually, so let's just get right into it. Alright, question number 1. I am a sympathetic person. True now and when I was young, true only now, true when I was young. Yeah, I've always been the same, I think. I haven't really changed all that much. I often use words and phrases from movies and television in conversations. I try to, but I can't remember phrases. But I do use phrases from memes. I can't remember direct quotes. But I suppose never true, yeah, because I don't really use them that much. I use words like god damn and stuff like that, but not really like quotes from series. I am often surprised when others tell me that I have been rude. Yeah, for sure. Sometimes I say things that I think are compliments, and then people are like, oh, that's very curt of you to say that, like you said it too directly or something like that. Sometimes I talk too loudly or too softly and I'm not aware of it. Yes. When I get too excited, I start talking loudly, which is very weird thing because I talk too softly. I often don't know how to act in social situations. Yes, but also depends on the social situations. Yeah, like I don't know how to talk on a date. That is something I have experienced very recently. I don't know how to talk on a date. I can put myself in other pieces. Yeah, for sure. My favorite pastime when I meet someone new is to think what I would do in their shoes, or like what life would have been from their perspective if I was the one commandeering it, if that makes sense. I have a hard time figuring out some phrase like you are the apple of my eye. True only when I was younger than 16. Yeah, it's like some phrases get stuck in your head and then you think over them too much, and it's only then that it's like words don't make sense. I only like to talk to people who share my special interests. No, I talk to anybody. I actually the opposite. I don't like people who share my special interest. It's like you are taking my special thing away from me. Like if I talk to an anime fan, I hate it. It's always like, oh, Gintama is a great show, and he's like, oh, I've also watched Gintama. Fuck you for also watching Gintama, alright? I focus on details rather than the overall idea. Truly now, I think. Truly now. I don't know. The opposite, I think. You see, this is a weird thing because I don't know how much other people focus on the details. Like, obviously, I like to dream about the overall idea. And then I actually also, the rational part of my brain is always thinking ki, oh, these things have to happen for this idea to take place. And I'm often surprised that other people don't think of those details. Like they have this huge ideas, but like no plan on how to execute it. No plan at all. I always notice how food feels, and this is more important. Never true. Food is not important. I don't have taste buds. They are dead. Like अगर मैं कभी किसी कज़न्स की मीटिंग में जाता हूँ या फिर if I am ever in a party and there's the food that is like fresh but not tasting good, I can't ever tell कि अच्छा ये वाला अच्छा नहीं है. We should have gone to this place. We should have ordered from this place. I don't know, man. Chow mein tastes the same. No matter from which restaurant you are ordering it, it tastes the same. I miss my best friend family, and never true. I don't miss. I think I'm incapable of that. Sometimes I offend others by saying what I'm thinking, even if I don't mean to. I don't say much about what I'm thinking. Like, I have the tact, but perhaps I think when I was younger, I have the tact. Now, I have. Tact is not a word, is it? Now that I'm thinking, but no, not now. I only like to think and talk about a few things that interest me. Never true. No. I talk about all sorts of things. I rather go out, eat in a restaurant by myself than someone. No, that's too awkward. To sit by myself and order by myself is too intimidating. I cannot imagine what it would be like to someone else. I cannot imagine. No, I can imagine. I don't want to be someone else though. Never true. I can imagine. I don't want to be like someone else though. I'm very happy being me. Oh yeah. I have been told that I'm clumsy or uncoordinated. Others consider me odd or different. My family considers me odd. Yeah, my sister told me I was psychopath, so yeah, true now and when I was younger, I suppose. I understand friends needs to be comforted. Some do, some don't. Never true. I'm very sensitive to the way my clothes feel when I touch them. How they feel is important to me. Yeah. True when I was younger. Now I don't care as much because it's like, oh, if they look good, it's alright, because I buy cheap stuff, and if as long as they look good. But yeah, when I was younger, I couldn't do that to my skin. I like to copy the way certain people's feelings help me appear more normal. I have done that unconsciously, and I realize that now, that when I was younger, I used to copy how certain people tell jokes. That's like, even now, I still, when I'm telling jokes, I'm like, I have that other person's voice in my head on how he would deliver that joke, and I'm like, I have to deliver the joke that way because the joke is like that only. It can be very intimidating for me to talk to more than one person at a time. Not very intimidating. In fact, it's more intimidating for me to talk to like one-on-one. It's less intimidating if there are more than one people, because then they can talk to each other and can just follow along. But if it's just like me and one other guy, then I am very intimidated. I have to act normal to please other people and make them like me. I don't do that. I don't really do that, even though I think I should do that. I don't. Meeting new people is usually easy for me. It's not easy, but I think I'm getting warmer to that idea. True only now. So I get highly confused when someone interrupts me when I'm talking about something I am very interested in. Everybody does, I think. Like you have a story and then somebody fucking interrupts you. It's never a good feeling. It is difficult for me to understand how other people are feeling when we are talking. Never true. I actually can tell very accurately how the other people are feeling when I am talking to them. I like having a conversation with several people for instance. Yeah. For sure. I take things too literally, so I often miss what people are trying to say. Yeah. Sometimes. Actually, true only when I was younger. I think I have changed a bit now. It is very difficult for me to understand when someone is embarrassed or jealous. True when I was younger. It was hard. It was hard to understand when somebody is embarrassed. Embarrassed specifically. Can't really tell that. Some ordinary textures that do not bother other feels very offensive within touch. True. True. I hate the feeling of sweaters. Fucking hate sweaters. It feels like something is crawling up my fucking hands. Hate full sleeves things mostly. I get extremely upset when the way I like to do things is suddenly changed. Yeah, no, not really upset. Upset is not the right word for it. I get mildly irritated, but I don't mention it. I have never wanted or needed to have other people call me an. I have never wanted or needed to have what other people call an intimate relationship. Yeah, I don't really need it. It will be nice to have, but like not need it. It is difficult for me to start and stop a conversation. I need to keep going until I am finished. Actually, yeah, so that sort of thing, but I'm very good at stopping a conversation. I'm very good at like just fucking like put a definite end to a conversation. But I think the question is not about that. It's like, yeah, if I'm middle of a story, I don't like to like interrupt myself from my story. I speak with a normal rhythm. Never true. No, I don't. The same sound, color, texture can suddenly change from very sensitive to very dull. Wait a minute. The same sound, color, or texture can suddenly change from very sensitive to very dull. Yeah. Not color, but sound for sure. Sound do. I don't know about texture or color. I would say, yeah, true. The phrase "I've got you under my skin" makes me. That's a weird phrase. That's the first time I'm hearing that. I've got you under my skin. True only now, cause I've only heard it now. Sometimes the sound of a word or high pitched noise can be painful to my ears. Yeah, I hate my own name. No, not like that, but I hate. Alright, this is going to be a weird story. My very first girlfriend, my now ex-girlfriend, obviously, I hated how she pronounced my name. I can't really tell what my name is even, but she used to sing. She used to do this thing where she used to like sing my name in a high-pitched voice, which I don't know if that makes sense or not, but it was really annoying. I'm an understanding type of person. Yes, sir, for sure. Never been nothing if not understanding. I do not connect with characters in movie. Cannot feel opposite. I cannot connect with actual real people, but movies, characters, anime characters, I can connect with them fucking so well. I cannot tell when someone is flirting with me. I don't know, man. I don't have enough self-esteem to talk all this, cause if a girl is even nice to me, I start thinking that maybe she likes me. So, and I don't even know if for sure if I have ever been flirted. Like if somebody has ever flirted with me, I can see in my mind in exactly the things I'm interested in. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I can dream about it if I want to. Fuck it. If I like really want something and if I think about it before going to sleep, I often dream about it. I keep lists of things that interest me even when they have no particular use. For example, sports related, train schedules, diet. I keep conversations like Insta conversations, but no, keeping list of things is just too tiring a task. When I feel overwhelmed by my senses, I have to isolate myself to shut them down. I've never felt overwhelmed by my senses, so no. I like to talk things over with my friends. True only now. Never liked talking to my friends about other things. I still don't like talking to friends about my personal stuff, but I have realized that after talking to them about something that's going on in my life, I do feel relieved. I cannot tell if someone is interesting or what. No, I can tell. I can definitely tell if somebody is bored. It can be very hard to read someone's handwriting when they are talking. When they are talking, no, I can tell when. I can tell how they are by the way they are. The same thing, like clothes or temperature, can feel very different to me at different times. Clothes or temperature can feel very different to me at different times. Yeah, temperature for sure, different temperature. I don't know if it was true when I was younger though, but yeah, probably it was true. I feel very comfortable with dating or being in social situation. No, never true. Never been very comfortable with that. Fucking, I have to think about like how, if I'm dating someone, I have to think about how it's going to end, you know, because that's the most logical thing that will happen. I try to be as helpful as I can when other people tell me their personal problem. True only when, yeah. When I was young, I used to think that I have to help them. Like, I have to be as sincere as I possibly can be. Now I'm just like, nah, if people are smart, people are smarter than you think they are. And if they really wanted to, they can solve the problem themselves. I have been told that I am an unusual voice for a flat, monotone, child is high pitched. I have been told I have a high pitched voice, but that was probably when I was younger. Someone thought, no, actually, I have been also told that I have high pitched voice very recently. So yeah, true and when I was younger. Sometimes a thought or subject gets stuck in my head. I have to talk about it even if no one is there. Yeah. Yeah. True only now though. It's like, it's when I was younger, I used to get some subject stuck in my head and I didn't feel like I had to talk about it even if no one is interested. But now I'm like, might as well get it out of my head, you know. I do certain things with my hands over and over again, like feeling, oh yeah. Hands are weird things, bro. Like, what are you supposed to do with them? Like, that sounds weird, but like, if you are just fucking sitting in a weird place, it's like, if I keep them in my pocket, it's like, some people consider it rude. If I just keep it on the table like flat palmed, it also feels weird. So it's like, better to be doing something with them. I have never been interested in what most of the people I know consider interesting. Yes, but this is a very niche thing. I'm not interested in nature. I don't get what is so beautiful about nature. I'm not interested in traveling much. But I am interested in like edgy stuff like anime, books. So I don't know. I'm considered a compassionate type. I'm not considered a compassionate type of. I am a compassionate type of person, but I am not considered one. I get along with other people by following a set of specifics that help me look normal. Yeah. I don't know about specific rules, but I do have some policies that I have to follow. I don't know if they make me look normal though, but it does help me get along with other people. It is very difficult for me to work and function in groups. No. It's easier for me to function in groups. When I'm talking to someone, it is hard to change the subject. If the other person does so, I can get very upset and confused. True only when I was younger. Now I know the perfect trick to change the subject. Like if you want to really change the subject, just blurt it out. Like just blurt out the most crass thing you possibly can about your interested subject, so that everybody can have a big laugh, and then you can move on with some other fucking subject that you want to talk about. Sometimes I have to cover my ears to block out painful noise like vacuum. I don't mind. I don't mind noises. I can just drown them out. I can chat and make small talk with people. No, I can't. I hate small talk. I hate small talk. Sometimes think that should feel painful or for instance I hurt myself, but never true, I suppose. When talking to someone, I have a very hard time telling when it is my turn to talk or to listen. It not true. No, I can tell when it's my turn to talk, but most of the time it's my turn to listen. So yeah, I'm considered a loner by those who know me best. No, I'm considered an extrovert by those who know me the best, even though it's weird. Because I'm not an extrovert. I usually speak in a normal tone. No, I speak in a weird tone. I change my tone constantly also. I like things to be exactly the same day after day, even small change. No, I'm not fucking Sheldon Cooper, bro. I like changes. How to make friends and share is a mystery to me. How to make friends? Yeah, true. When I was younger than 16, probably, because all the time friends just, like if I look back to all my friendships, they were just there, I guess. They were just there. I haven't really gone out of my way to be like, you will be my friend. No, they are just there. It calms me to spin around or to rock in a chair when she said I like to dance, even though I'm not good at it. But yeah, rocking in a chair is a very good, like, stress reliever. The phrase "he wears his art on his sleeve" does not make sense to me. No. I understand it. It does make sense. No, it does make sense. If I'm in a place where there are many smell, texture to noise or bright, I'm actually no. If there are too many things to focus on, I'm more calm. Cause I can just get lost in my own world then. I can tell when someone says one thing but means something else. Nah, I don't think anybody can. I can a bit now, but I don't think I'm not accurate about it. I like to be myself as much as I can. True, only when I was younger. When I was young, I didn't want anybody else. I just wanted to be myself, watch anime, read books. I keep my thoughts tagged in my memory like they are on a filing cards, and I pick out the ones I need by looking through the stack and find the right one. I wish I did. I wish I was that smart, but I'm not. The same sound sometimes seem very loud or very soft, even though I know it has not changed. Yeah, some sounds are just like too soft after you have listened to it a lot of times. I don't know if that makes sense. I enjoy spending time eating and talking with my family and friends. I enjoy it, but to only now. I can't tolerate things I dislike. No, I can tolerate them. I don't like to be hugged or held. True, when I was younger. I didn't like, never fucking, don't hug me when I was younger. Don't hug the 15-year-old me, you fucking creep. That's what I used to say. When I go somewhere, I have to follow a familiar route or I can get very confused and upset. Yeah. I don't know about upset, but I do get very confused and then lost as a result of it. And that makes me upset when I get lost. It is difficult to figure out what other people expect of me. Yes. Like, they shouldn't have any expectations for me, but they do. And that's fucking scary. I like to have close friends. Nah. They are just there. People tell me that I give too much detail. No, they tell me I don't give enough detail. I'm often told that I ask embarrassing questions. True only now. Yeah. I tend to point out other people's mistake. True when I was younger. I don't do that anymore. Score. Oh fuck. I know, like 65 is the bare minimum you have to get. Oh fuck. What the fuck does 115 means? 90 means stronger indications of autism, although non-autistics may score as high. Alright. 130 means the score of strong evidence for autism. I am very close. I'm like so close to fucking being autistic, but possibly not autistic. Oh my god, I'm too close, bro. Bruh. So yeah, people, that was my autism test. Have a great month, my people.